Alright, is the NBL Draft Round 4 for 2026. And I apologize for the previous one. We had some trouble. We have had to talk to them. The person is going to be online for that pick. The current captain for that team, the Chargers, will be it's going to be live in just a few minutes probably. We're going to go ahead and get started in the second round. Supermen are going to be on the clock. Supermen, you are on the clock. I apologize for those people that they lost their pick. That was the deal. The rules of the NBL do say that you have the rule. You have to respect it, and that is unfortunately what had to happen. We won't have to deal with it. He's been suspended for 2 games. We are in the 4th round, by the way, in case that I didn't say that. Jalen, I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's going to be pick. Thank you for coming online. You just come online here. The Legends are now on the clock. I just got a notification that Grace is online. Now, granted, not on the computer you guys can see. It's just going to be on the computer you guys cannot see. So, this is the 4th and final round of the NBL draft for this year. And I'm not going to go into details of what he or she did. So, he did. So, put it this way, that person's been suspended, and the person in it is online. Sherry Valentine was picked. The Lightning are now on the clock. On a lighter note, I will have all my predictions for the NBL season shortly, probably close to being a season. Beginning of the season starts, I believe it's February 13th. So it's about a month from now. Okay, it starts 14th, so it's the day after that, I think. Is that right? I don't know where it is. Sorry, 2/17. Is that right? That's not the right date, is it? Okay, so there was a game prior to this on a Thursday, I believe. That'd probably be the one Monday, one undetermined game. So that will be that day. 67 is what he said. Corey Chandler. The eighth inning are now on the clock. Oh, dang it. My bad. I hit the wrong button. Close the thing instead. Jebston, I can't pronounce that last name. The Foxes are now on the clock. Foxes went with Maribel Linwood, I believe. Yes. The Lynx are now on the clock. Everyone's going pretty quickly for this one, so we should be done pretty soon here. Probably around 11, I'd say. Lynx have also selected their player. They're fine, though. Boone and the Cardinals are now on the clock, and I don't even have the time to reset the clock, so I'm going to go ahead and just close the extra thing, and thus I'll stay when it is, because I don't have time for this. They're going pretty quickly. And as I point out, the Cardinals just made their selection. They've gotten Brent Nixon. Packers are now on the clock. I appreciate all the plays he is doing for it, and my goodness. Packers have gone with, I don't know how to pronounce that. Santos Conaway, I believe, is how it's pronounced. The Pirates are now on the clock. Pirates might take a little bit because they have a interesting. Pirates selected Montana Genie. Saints are now on the clock. Saints have selected Crimson. I don't know how to pronounce that. The Dolphins are now on the clock. Going a lot faster for that. I'm going to say a few teams are going to probably just. Really quick. The other teams are just going to have a hard time. The Dolphins are going to have a hard time just because, they don't know what they're going to go for. I would go with Ivan here. I'm honestly surprised that Ivan hasn't gone yet. No, that's not who they went with. They went with Julia Edison. Interesting pick. The Kings are on the clock. They'll probably take a while. How many probably take almost a full minute. You want to count how many times I've dropped this thing over the four things? This entire thing will be available for all minutes. Well, what? Apparently. That one didn't get selected for some reason. Oh, there's two of them. Senior's still available. I forgot. There's two. Senior's Conaways. There's senior and there's junior. And that's just because the. Wow. Okay. Did not know that. Not the Packers. That is on the clock. It's the Kings. The Kings have selected. Conway Sr. Ravens are now on the clock. Ravens have selected. My goodness, they're going pretty quickly, which is good. Myra Godfrey. The Angels are now on the clock. I'll give them everyone 45 seconds for this thing. For the fourth round, anyways. Don't worry, guys, I'm not doing that. Angels have selected. Wow, they're going quickly too. But honestly, Gebroto Boro. Indians are now on the clock. Indians have selected Leona Elliott. The Colts are now on the clock. Colts have selected, I don't even know how to pronounce it, Alfano Kalser? You guys, you can look at all these at the, unfortunately you have to look them all. The Bears are all on the clock. The Bears. Rosanna Harvey is who they went with. The Bulldogs are now on the clock. And that is going to be a selection. $327. Nash, I could not tell you how to pronounce that. Techs are now on the clock. And let me this before 11. We got quite a few picks out. I think we got what? If you weren't including There are 22 picks left, so there's still some picks left. And speaking of which, if I was going to look at all of these, pick up to where are we at? We are currently at, Dex gonna take a little bit, 139. Couldn't tell you what the picks are going to go for. Texas have gone with Rabah Davey. That's a restart now. The Lions are on the clock. Lions is Sandy K.I. And the Chargers, yes, the Chargers are now on the clock. And granted, she doesn't have any plans, so, you know, who knows what it is going to be. Interesting. Couldn't tell you who the Chargers are going to vote for. They're going to have to sign someone else, probably. One players. Chargers selected Rashard Holden. Giants are now on the clock. Giants will select Cedar Martin. I'm also watching the Houston and Pittsburgh Steelers game right now. Houston's winning. UNC is now on the clock. UNC has gone for, one of the twins. Alita. Honestly surprised they didn't go to the same team. Of course, the Bulldogs are very selective, so I guess that's not possible. Maybe they'll be able to trade or something. The Beagles are now on the clock. Beagles are going to take a little bit of time here. Beagles have selected a Bonner. I can't pronounce it. I think he goes by Alex. Alfredo Bardo Bono. And the Huskies are now on the clock. Huskies go with Efrondros Trevis. Now, the Hawks are now on the clock. Hawks select Tracy Mullen. The Bobcats are now on the clock. Bobcats have selected Brian Webb. The Jets are now on the clock. Kelly Marks. That's who they selected for the Jets. Otters are now on the clock. Couldn't give an idea of what they're going to go with. Ours have select Aris Underwood. Falcons are now on the clock. Natalie Powell is who they have selected. The Tigers are now on the clock. That was like 20 seconds. Neela Myler. So the Tigers have selected. The Browns are now on the clock. Browns originally had a selection, but their selection was just taken. Quite literally. 2 picks ago, but still. Eugene Noble. The Dragons are now on the clock. Nina Pratt is who they select. Do the Dragons select? The Werewolves are now on the clock. The Werewolves select Eleanor Moore. The Stars are on the clock. Stars selected Lena Sweetly. I don't know how to pronounce it. It'll be on the draft board when you guys see it. Panthers are now on the clock. Panthers select Ruth Anderson. Dogs are now on the clock. Dogs have select Tawana Norwood. The Warriors are now on the clock. The Warriors select Ivan Rachel. Or Iveen Rachel, I think is how it's pronounced because it's a female. And Leland Cats are on the clock. They'll take their time. We have 2 picks left in the draft. I can't even give you it depends how to pronounce that name. I'll have to show you it. You guys can figure out how that image is supposed to be pronounced. I don't have a clue. So anyways, Knights are on the clock, and I'm not gonna already give them a timer. Okay, I gotta give them a timer. I gotta give them a timer, unfortunately, because once they are finished, the Chargers could technically sign a player. The Knights are gonna take their time, I think, figuring out who they're gonna take. They did not just do that. They did. They probably one of the lowest overall players, which might just be because it's completely worded wrong. No. They go with Lisa Stone. Again, people could have had a really bad day in the draft. She was a 50 overall player. And that is the end of the NBL draft. That one only took about 45 minutes for the fourth round. That is the end of the fourth NBL draft. This will all be done. Will be revealed on the 15th. I will see you. Thank you guys for watching. Off that, and the NBL draft, the NBL season. They're all done now. We'll start I'm going to take a look to make sure I have the right time. The NBL season starts. I had the wrong one again. The 20. I think I said this before, but I gotta make sure I have it right. Season starts the 17th. We'll see at the official start date. Whether there's any games on that date or not, that still hasn't been determined yet, but it's very likely that there will be a game on that day. That's all for the NBL draft. I will see you guys for the NBL draft. I will put my video of my picks up probably sometime in the next 2 weeks before the season starts. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one for the Sports Hour.